Hey guys, what's going on? I just want to take a few minutes and talk about something that I get asked all the time when I'm at Beachbody events, by my team, by other coaches in the network, and that's, what's your secret to success? Now, here's the thing. I have no secret. I don't do anything out of the ordinary. The things that I talk about all the time, the things that I do when it comes to social media stuff, offline marketing, whatever it is, those are the things that I'm doing. The thing about me is that I do them consistently, and I work extremely hard to what I'm doing. I set goals and I don't stop until I reach those goals, and I know that it'll take just hard work and dedication every single day for a long period of time until I can reach those goals. And that's something that's very important to remember. You're not going to reach your goals in a short amount of time. You're not going to reach your goals in a week. You're not going to reach your goals in a month. You might not even reach your long-term goals in a year. Maybe it takes 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. Whatever it is, though, you need to make sure that you're focusing on moving towards those goals every single day. So something that I recommend for you to do is to create a to-do list every single day, okay? Things that you can do that day. Maybe it's 5-10 things that are just going to help you move towards your goals. And don't stop your day until you complete everything that's on the to-do list. Now, the other part of the reason why I was able to win Top Coach, why I've been able to establish such a unbelievable and successful team with Team Next Level, is that I work, like I said a little bit ago, I work extremely hard with what I do. I put in 100% effort every single day. I want to share a few stories with you and just kind of explain a little bit about my hard work. So this is something that this happened to me back when, heck, I was 12 years old. So I started playing travel baseball, and when I started playing, honestly, I wasn't the best player on the team. In fact, I might have been one of the worst, if not the worst. I was starting right fielder. I was hitting in the number 9 hole. My batting average was terrible. And something my dad told me to do. He actually told me, Josh, he said, son, go downstairs in the basement and I want you to hit 750 to 1,000 balls off the tee. Now, at first, I'm just like, that's a lot of balls, right? So I'm not going to argue with my dad, though. And I went downstairs and bam, bam, off the tee, changed positions. And I hit 750 to 1,000 balls off the tee. And my hands were bloody. I had blisters everywhere, but I did it. And then the next night he said, okay, go do it again. And then the next night again and again and again. And literally I hated it. But about a month or two, maybe even 3 to 4 to 6 months later, I started noticing that my batting average started increasing. I started getting better. I could see the ball better. My form was better. Because I would actually videotape myself and watch my form and see, what I was doing wrong and make adjustments and move forward from that point on. But at that point, I realized, what? This hard work that I'm putting into it is actually paying off. And from that point on, everything I did was, 100% effort every single day. I wanted to work harder than everybody else. And it got to the point to where I was so confident in what I was doing. I mean, my high school career, I had a tremendous career. I mean, our team had a tremendous team. We were state runner-up, 32-2. I was leadoff hitter. I was starting center fielder. I got a scholarship to play at the college level. I actually went on to win quite a few regional, conference, and national awards. So, and I attribute all of that to the hard work that I put into it. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about my hard work and my confidence. I guess share another quick story. I remember when I was probably 14 or 13 years old, and remember at this point I was already accustomed to going down in the basement and hitting the ball off the tee just thousands of times, right? So I remember going to a hitting camp, and the instructor sat us all down in a circle. There were quite a few guys sitting there, and he said, all right, how many of you think that you can get up here and hit 50 balls off the tee and not hit the tee once? And out of every single person in the group, there's only one person that raised their hand, and that was me. And I raised my hand because I've done that hundreds of thousands of times, right? I mean, I did it every single night. So I knew that I could get up there and hit the ball off the tee 50 times easily without hitting the tee. So he said, okay, come up and prove it. And I did. I hit 50 balls off the tee. I didn't hit the tee once. And then he said, I want you to do something. I want you to close your eyes. And I'm like, okay, this is something that I've never really done before, but I closed my eyes, and guess what? I hit 50 balls off the tee without hitting the tee once. And then he said, okay, Josh, I want you to switch over to the other side of the plate. And I'm like, I have never ever hit left-handed in my entire life. I've always been a right-handed hitter. That's what I did off the tee. And I switched over to the other side. I wasn't going to make any excuses. I'm like, okay, I'll try this out, see where it goes. And bam, I kept hitting all these balls off the tee. I guess my muscle memory just took over from my right hand, and he looked at me and he said, son, I know what kind of hard work that you put into this. I can see that. I'm going to turn you into a left-handed hitter. Now, remember, that was 13 years old, and actually taking the left-handed swing from a tee to an actual game is a big difference, and then taking that to doing it daily, or maybe an all-time left-handed hitter, that's even harder. But I did it. I went back, and instead of hitting 1,000 balls off the tee right-handed, I switched it up and I hit 500 and 500. And it got to the point to where I was so comfortable and so confident in what I was doing as a hitter that I went ahead, and in my high school career I switched over to left-handed. I did switch hitting, and then in my college career, my last 2 years, I actually switched over to all left-handed, and I could see the ball better. But anyways, it was that hard work and that effort that I put into it that the reason why I was so confident in what I was doing, and the reason why I was able to achieve so many awards. But the moral of that whole story is that for me to get to where I wanted to get as a Beachbody coach, I knew that I had to put in 100% effort. I knew that I had to work harder than everyone else if I wanted to win top coach. I mean, there's no way I'm going to win top coach just by putting an hour in a day. And I remember sitting my wife down on, and I'm looking over there because she's on the couch in there, but I remember sitting her down in our one-bedroom apartment. She was on the couch, and I said, honey, listen, I have huge goals for our family. I want to take this business to just somewhere that we couldn't even imagine. I want to accomplish so many great things. I want to help so many people. I want to change so many lives, but I can't get there without your support, and it's going to take a lot of sacrifices on our part as a family. It's going to take a lot of hard work from me. And of course, being the wife, amazing wife she is, she's like, okay, honey, let's go ahead and let's do it, and put the effort into it. And I worked every single day. I made adjustments every single day. I put in so many hours, and I knew that's what it was going to take to succeed. But I knew that I wasn't going to be able to reach my goals of, becoming a full-time Beachbody coach, becoming a Star Diamond Beachbody coach, becoming top coach, establishing a team of just unbelievable success if I wouldn't work hard. It just wasn't going to happen. So I worked hard every single day, and I was able to accomplish all of my goals and more, and I'm still doing that today. I have huge goals this year. I have huge goals for the next 5 years and 10 years. I mean, I think I've shared this quite a few times with the coaches before, but I want to be able to fill a stadium of 50,000 coaches of Team Next Level and just have an event and just celebrate what we've been able to accomplish and the lives that we've been able to change. It excites me, it really does, but I have huge goals, and I know that if I want to reach those goals, it's going to take 100% effort every single day. So if you are a Beachbody coach, or even someone just going through P90X or Sanity or the other programs or whatnot, understand that it takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of hard work to get to where you want to go, right? So if you want to lose 20 pounds, it's going to take you working hard on the diet, on the workouts, committing yourself every single day in order to reach your goal of losing 20 pounds, or maybe it's 100 pounds or 200 pounds. And trust me, I've seen people accomplish that before, and I've had many of my customers actually lose more than 100 pounds. In fact, I had a customer just the other day tell me she lost 145 pounds, which is absolutely fantastic, the coolest thing in the world. But anyway, she couldn't get to where she wanted to be if she didn't commit herself every single day to the Insanity program, to a healthy diet, make sacrifices where, she needed to make sacrifices, meaning maybe not go out to eat one day, not have a cheat meal, or not skip a workout, whatever it was, she didn't do it. She made sure she committed herself to the program. That's the way it is for Beachbody coaching. Commit yourself to the coaching, commit yourself to your team's training, to the corporate training that's available for us, and you're not going to believe where you're going to end up. But remember, it takes patience, it takes consistency, and you have to work hard every single day. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/JoshSpencerFitness. You can also email me at coachspence8@yahoo.com. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. See ya.